Genshin Impact stream, and today we're gonna do Return to Dragonspine. Let's go. Alright, welcome in, welcome in. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Alrighty, there we go. Thanks for the lurk, Cereza. Alloy, let's go. Alloy indeed. Because I have no more cryo characters other than Alloy. Full immersion mode, let's go. We got full Japanese going on. How you guys doing? This is a 100% Japanese, both audio and subtitles, so we can all understand this, correct? Easy. Weebs only. How are you doing, Brushy? Hope you guys are doing. Having a good Saturday. Just gonna get started right here. Full immersion mode. Mr. Immersion would be Chinese. No. Immersion would be German, honestly, because this is one shot. Oh look, it's Windbloom stuff. At first I thought this was like an event, but it's not an event. It's like good thing I already know the story. Oh, you've done it already? Okay, that's good. You've done it already, that's good. So you won't get spoiled. So we're gonna see Catherine now. Gokigenyo! Genki ni shite ka? Yeah, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here even if I don't understand audio video. I feel like that kind of helps though. If you don't understand it, I guess you can't be spoiled. As long as you're like audio only, I guess. Shikashi? Hopefully the audio is alright. This quest is really unique, that's all I'll say. Nice, looking forward to it. I like how they expect us to remember like the backstory behind these characters. Like I think these two are like supposed to be lovers or something. Well, not lovers, but like good friends slash dating at some point. But it's been a while, probably like the last Windbloom. Oh, oh, he's ghosting him. It's a Mondo throwback, so yeah, they're trying to remember a bunch of stuff. It's been like what, 3 years, 4 years? I don't even know. It's probably been like 4 years. Okay, maybe it's just 3 years, but still. Aijo, Yujo. I like how Paimon like corrects herself from like saying lovers to like friends. 4.5 years, what do you mean? Easy, I can remember things that happened 4.5 years ago. Something seems sus. Y'all are happy, but I started Aranara quest. Nice, nice. Welcome in, Makot. Is that how I say your name? Makot? Aranara quest is a pretty good quest. We're just trying to get this done so we get a new weekly boss to do this week. What's got some of this? Kind of wish I could redo it because I was much dumber when I started. Wait, redo the Aranara quest? Bestie, I'm avoiding it for past 3 years. Lol. I can see why. The Aranara quests are very long. There's like 3 entire like quests part of that quest, and each of those quests are like a full-blown world quest. And then there's a lot of extra stuff in between as well. It's a really good series though. An amazing series. Oh, let's go, Gaia. Remember guys, it's not Kaya, it's Gaia. You have to say it in the Japanese way. Gaia. Yeah, I don't know the story ATP because my reading comprehension was no bueno back then. To be fair, like they really overblew with the reading and the dialogue and the lore. Like even I think they themselves sort of admitted that there was a bit too much like dialogue lore dumps. So hopefully they're moving away from that. Like less dialogue-y lore dumps and more like show and tell kind of lore dumps. But the game audio could be bumped up by like 20%. Okay. Let me adjust it. Okay, I think that's 20%. Hopefully that's better. It's okay, but I was just saying like you're way louder in the game. Is it better now? I increased the game volume just a little bit. Maybe your mic is just too loud. Maybe I can turn down my mic a little, but I feel like every time I tone it down, like I'm a bit soft than I want to be. What am I at right now on my gain? I guess I can tone it. I can tone myself down a little bit. I'm on 15. All right, here we go. I toned myself down a little bit. Try listening to the stream and see. It's very hard for me to. All right, testing. I think it's fine now. It's fine to me, I think. I had no idea that um their squads had like different numbers. Good to know like Gaia is not the only captain. Oh, Jin Danjo, let's go. Old PS2 graphics behind Jin, lol. I wonder if they will update like Genshin graphics after a while. Cause like after Genshin goes on for like what 4 or 5 years, like the graphics of the era is just like automatically gets behind. So I wonder if like Genshin 2 will like bring back the real graphics. They'll like do a graphics overhaul and update everything. Like almost like a Genshin remaster. They probably won't. It's too much of an effort to do. They'll just do it for like the new content, but like ignore the old content. Mate. Yeah, I don't know. 誰か。Yes, Arubedo is on trial. Unfortunately, they did already like sort of spoil this part in the trailer, but like we already know Albedo's on trial. But I'm guessing that's just the first one of the first things you learn in this quest, so that's why they don't mind spoiling it. But it does make this moment a little less like surprising. I also like the fact that they have a special story mode for this, and it doesn't like jump scare you when you're in Mondstadt, so that's nice. Ooh, what is this area? Sucrose. Diruku. Diruku だな。Sus Albedo quest. This remind me of something. Yeah, I'm wondering if the homunculus thing is gonna come up again. 100% the homunculus thing is gonna come up again. Like, it's gonna be something like, oh, it's obviously not Albedo, it was his homunculus that did everything or something. Sasuke Hajime. Definitely still calling out Varka in this quest. Varka gets mentioned quite a few times here. Ooh, new character, Dahlia? Again, we saw him in the trailer, but kind of looks a little. Arubedo. Arubedo. 一体何を何をかな。非公開に、外車の、there you go. Something's weird. お、ヘルタ。Okay, so Herita is the prosecutor here. Gaia is the dependent lawyer. This Herta is sus. This Herta seems sus. It almost sounds like her voice is slightly different, even though it's the same voice. Herta from Honkai Star Rail, the Herta. Right, not like this. There are two Hertas in the story, right? Like the normal Herta and the 4-star Herta and the 5-star Herta. The eye zoom in makes it kind of obvious he's the bad guy. Why is Herta sus? She sounds different in her Japanese. That's not how she usually sounds like. But maybe she's just like being a prosecutor in this. So maybe she's like making herself sound mean, but like there's something about the voice that's off. How do you even remember her voice? What about how I remember her voice? How do you remember people's voices in general? I don't know how people remember voices in general. Like we just do. We just there's something it's actually very interesting. Like voices are so like unique to a person that it's honestly insane to me that I can even remember what my friend's voice sounds like. But I can, like all of them. And they're all like really distinct. So I don't know why, but I can. I think we all can. Like isn't she the weekly commission lady? No, Herta has but NPC that you never talk to is a different. Didn't Herta like have a voice before? Unless they're using the same voice as Katarine. I don't know. They might be reusing NPC voices. But I don't remember Herta being like this mean, so I don't know, something just feels off about this Herta. I can't put my finger on it. Like why is Herta even like accusing him? Like what how is she even involved in this? It just doesn't make any sense. Ina ina. I swear there needs to be an opposite side. I don't know court terms. Yeah, but usually like the prosecution has something to like. I mean, I guess in this case it's like maybe she's representing the Knights of Favonius in a sense. But I still don't understand why it would be Hertha and like not someone, not like another captain. You know, someone higher ranked than the Knights of Favonius. It's not like Hertha's a lawyer or anything, right? Like, I don't think Hertha's a, like. uh, then again, neither is Gaia, so this is a little confusing. Not sure what's going on here. They need like Yanfei in here. We need like a Yanfei in here. Oh, I know what's off. It's because it's the same NPC model. It's not I ignored it. It's also hard to tell because they're like literally the same. Like this witness has the same NPC model as her. They're literally the same person. They just changed the hair color a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know why D-Look is here though. I wonder if he's like a witness or maybe he's just there as part of the jury. Do they even have a jury system here? There seems to be like too few people to form a jury though. Way too few. Yeah, NPC all the same. Also, I never talked to her though, so I never remembered her voice. I think I've talked a long time. It doesn't have to be like way back when, but she like probably before you started. Like the original like couple of Windbloom events in version 1 and 2. I'm not sure if like she actually spoke, but I think she probably did. But she might have been like one of the like generic NPC voices. So like they reused the same NPC voice for like a bunch of different NPCs. So that might also be where it's from. No, I don't think the NPCs have a dedicated voice actress either, so maybe that's why she sounds a bit different. See? There is no motive and no bodies. You can't charge someone for murder without bodies. Utatsume? Nani yo? Nani yo? Akatsuki Winery ってのは、ミルク様だな。ミルクラグビンド。I have to remember that these two are like, they don't like each other. Yeah, I'm like almost 100% sure they're just the homunculus acting like him. Maybe this is just a misunderstanding, right? Like Albedo just like he's either like burying some of his like either failed experiments or but I also think like he probably can't say what he's doing because otherwise it'll be even worse. So maybe that's why he's like keeping quiet. So it could be one of those two. Either like it's his clone like burying those stuff, or it's him burying it, but it's not like, you know, people he killed or anything. It's like he's burying something for different reasons. So they were. Oh, it's super interesting. It's giving me Fullmetal Alchemist vibes again. The only other anime that I just mentioned is Rankin Jutsu so many times. Because she does have a point. Let's go, Sucrose! Also, where's my free Sucrose? Oh, yo. Where's my free Sucrose? She should have come free in this event. So. Well, I think Hoyo doesn't expect us to believe he's the culprit either. It's Sucrose, why? You messed up my alibi. Sucrose-san. なんだ、なぜだろう? You ruined everything. But given this, like, it's pretty obvious Albedo is like not the bad guy. Like the question is really like who the bad guy is then. Because if like I'm pretty sure it's the homunculus, but the question is who among like the suspects and the like the people in this room which one of these are like actually homunculus? That's the question. Because if the homunculus escape, which I'm pretty sure must have happened, um, although didn't we kill the homunculus like way back in the last Dragonspine event? That's my only confusion. There might be another one, I guess, or like another one that like spawned in the same way like the first one appeared. So one of the people in this room are like is like a homunculus. Or actually, maybe even more. Maybe like the homunculus this time got stronger and could like copy like more people. That's also possible because like everything that happened at the start sort of like gives you a clue as to like what's happening, right? Like there's some of them like they're not themselves and all that kind of thing. So it kind of gives you a bit of a hint there. I see it in. Mm-mm. Albedo not helping his case right now. Ashkani. Hmm. Arienai daro? Sucrose like face palming. Why did he write this? Arubedo-san, why? I think Dala is supposed to be a guy, right? But because he has like a female Japanese voice actress, it's like it's slightly confusing to me. It's gonna be like the venti boy type. He does sound kind of feminine, but that's just because of the Japanese voice. What? Something's up. I don't really believe like Jean would like make such a hasty decision. Like especially when there's no bodies, like and you haven't even confirmed any of the victims, like that just seems a bit too much. This is like the onus is really on the prosecution to establish guilt, and I don't think they've established guilt. Like not even close. There's some like circumstantial evidence in some witnesses that leads to saying that something happened, but that something is not necessarily like murder. So something's up. Something's not right. Something's definitely sus here. Also, is this like somewhere in the church? Like the shape of this like chamber looks like it's part of the church somehow. It's either part of the church or part of like the Favonius HQ. I think it's part of the church though, because it's like curved in a certain way. Hey, Rosaria. How you doing? I wonder who it could be. What's this? Korema de are. Is this like the recap thing? Oh yeah, okay, that's the recap thing. Yeah. See, they bring up the homunculus, so this is 100% gonna be a homunculus story. Okay, let's see who's up here. I think the last person I spoke to up here was Xian Yun probably, but I don't think Xian Yun's here. Never did it, bro. Never did it. That's why they gave you the recap. I feel like if you never did it, or at least if you never watched it, like you lose a ton of context. Oh my gosh, like this wouldn't make any sense to you. Like if you didn't do like Shadow amidst snowstorms, or at least like watched it. By the way, it is on my channel. You can like scroll all the way back, and I do have it on my channel. But you can only watch it on my channel if you know Japanese. Winky face. Keep playing and feel bad for me. I feel like you would really be lost if you don't understand the whole homunculus thing. I think they do quite a good job explaining it. They can like they can still do a good job like explaining it with that wall of text, but you don't get the full sense of like the terror, the nightmares. 名前は Nice to meet you, Dahlia. Still don't know why he looks like a bat. Is it just me? Does he look like a bat? He does kind of have like a pink bat. That's what he looks like. He has like bat motifs. It's like Batman but pink. Dahlia? Yeah, Dahlia. I was thinking Catboy. No, but there's something about his design that makes it look like bat wings kind of thing. Did they show his vision? I have to look more closely. Colors of vampire. Yeah, exactly. Like a vampire. See, like the little ears, like they're bat ears. Well, not ears, like the fake ears on his hat. Oh, that he's Hydro. He's Hydro. I see it. It's on the back of his. He's a Hydro. Wait, is he a Hydro 4-star? Let's go. He will be the 4th Hydro 4-star if this is true. He does kind of look like a 4-star. It's kind of hard for me to imagine him being like a 5-star, right? Like the other character, one-star character that sort of showed before they released was like Mika, and they did the same thing. Like they made him a 4-star. So maybe he's gonna be a 4-star, which is totally fine by me. Like him being like a 4-star means I actually have a chance of getting him. So for free. Although it's interesting, like Dahlia and Barbara are both like Hydro, so I wonder how that's gonna work out. I wonder if they're gonna be like, I guess if he's like the deacon of the church, maybe he's also like a healer. That would be interesting to see how they make his kit. I wonder if it's gonna be a healer support type as well. I feel like, yeah, the Hydro 4-stars tend to be like that anyway. I realized Venti and Dahlia actually resemble each other a lot. They're both like short boy characters that are both voiced by females in Japanese. Do you not do the no face cam, no mic stream anymore? No, I mean if I do that, then I can't like interact with chat, so it's kind of sus. Like then there's no point of me streaming, right? I might as well just not stream. Both femboys, yeah, basically. And like if people want to watch like my videos without my camera, they can always go to my YouTube. So it's all there. But nobody actually watches those. It's mostly just there for me to rewatch when I need to. This is the this is the Dodo communication device that we use in the first ever summer event. But you weren't there, Rushi. The first ever 1.6 summer event, we used this same Dodoko communication device. Badge. It was also the first time they teased Alice, I think. This probably means we're gonna see like Alice is gonna show up. No, well, not show up, but like at least her voice will show up in this quest probably. Since the Dodoko communication device is there. I assume Alice stole a radio from one and put a Dodo shell around it, right? People saying like, oh, there's so much technology in Natland. Well, we had Dodoko communication device all the way in Veep 1.6. Explain that, critics. We had long distance communication in V1.6. She was basically like Skyping us from like somewhere else. Probably has like some satellites flying around Tibet too. Except this is from not Tibet. Is it not from Tibet though? I don't know about that. It still exists in Tibet, so she must have somehow made it work. It's still technology, you know? And like all the technology in that land's also from Tibet, so I mean, I don't see why this one can't be from Tibet. Doesn't Alice go to Ottawa like bring an Idol magazine for Barbara? That was like a long time ago, like this lore. That doesn't mean that everything that she has is from another world though, Brushy. It just means that she could have like other ideas, but she could still like make things in this world with her magic, so it still counts, I think. Like even if she got ideas from another world, like it's as long as she made it and it's somewhere in Tibet, I wouldn't say like she necessarily like ported it from another world. She could have still like she had to make it work within Tibet's laws, so somehow. But yeah, they don't really explain like how Alice gets her technology. We'll figure out though at some point. I think it's mostly magic though. I don't think it's really like tech. It does feel a bit more magic-y than tech. That's my gut feeling. Like it's not so much high tech, but like high magic. I know, but I consider the idea to be above the creation itself. I don't know. Radio is kind. I don't know. Like for something, just because you have an idea doesn't mean it works, right? Like you need radio waves for it to work. So, so Tibet must have its own version of radio waves. Like it has to like transmit something. So I would still think like practically it's still technically like as long as it's made in the world, like it's still technically part of the world, but like we could have got our hands on alien tech, but if we re-engineered it and like made it our own, then like it's still our own invention. It's just like we and like humanity does this all the time. Like we literally take ideas from like animals and like um you know different parts of nature and like kind of create our own thing out of it. So I mean if physics are the same in Tibet, then radio frequency is possible. Yeah, probably. But I feel like this is not really radio. I feel like this is just magic. Because I feel like Alice is a hex and circle mage, right? Why does she need to use tech? She can just use magic to do it. I think just Maho Sky. Rather than like radio per se. Because otherwise they would have all the drawbacks of radio, and it does not have all the drawbacks of radio. It sounds a bit muffled and staticky, so I thought it was a kid. I think just as a flair, I think. It definitely does it is meant to make it sound like radio and staticky, but I feel like it's almost like it has a bit of the old like retro pager vibes, you know? Like the beep 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 thing, like the very old like telecommunication lines where you're basically like there's like a bit of Morse influences in there. So magic would be clearer. I think it's magic though. Because it would have to like work through a different plane of existence almost. Because I don't think Alice is like on the same plane. So I feel like physically it wouldn't make sense if it was just waves. So I feel like it has to be some kind of magic. And then everything else is just like make it sound like it's radio, but it's not really. They're probably not going to explain it though. It's just going to be a dodo communication device. Kokubetsu. I think the only other instance of long distance communication was like the Mavica, like the Natlan Act 4 where like Mavika set up like a comms channel basically through the phlogiston or something. Oh wait, no, Sumeru also had the what's it called? Akasa Tanmatsu. So I feel like yeah, I feel like it's gone beyond like radio tech at this point. All these feel like a bit more magical in nature. 思ってな。So I know Escobar is pretty fun even outside of hydro cryo teams. Oh really? But then you're not really making the most use out of her, right? Just using her as a melt support for Arla. I guess you can. Any cryo can really be like be used for Arla Kino there. But I guess Lali would be better. Nah, I could just use Diota. Well, friendship level is greater than team meta for now. True, true. I mean, at that point, like, just use Charlotte. Charlotte is like, if you're just relying her on cryo, like, Charlotte also heals. Show some Charlotte some love. Why do I have a band evader here? What? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Did I ban them? Oh, she's a freeloader though. Not like this. Look at the Mondo map behind Gaia. What about it? It does have a bunch of stuff pinned on it. It's outdated. Oh really? That's funny. Yeah, I guess it is. Like in what way is it out? Like the Mondstadt map is slightly different. Is that right? I know there are like definitely inconsistencies. Like when you were like looking outside Jean's window and stuff as well. What's outdated about it though? I'm curious. I'm like curious to see if the sword is the sword is actually not up there. Like Noel's sword is not up there anymore. I guess the map is kind of like old Mondstadt map. It doesn't have like the same contours as the current map, but I don't think we've actually been to this before. I don't think we've ever had access to even the second floor of Favonius headquarters, so this is all pretty new. Investigation time. Missing a bunch of islands, no roads, no Wolfie arena coastlines. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't have any of the features of the map itself, just like the general outline and stuff. Kind of a bad map if this was supposed to be used for military planning, right? The Westwards River is missing too. I think it's there. There's like a bit of water there. Oh, you mean the one from the northwest, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that one's not there at all. Almost makes me feel like it was like an old Mondstadt map before like Venti threw away some mountains. Random island at the top right of the map, yeah. Now that you mention it, I wonder if Li Yue's like if Ningguang's map of Li Yue in her J chamber is also like inaccurate. May- Maybe the random island is actually the crab island, but the distance is a bit off. There is definitely a random island in the middle of Falcon Coast though, that should not be there. Yeah, the random island north of Cape World, yeah. for sure. Main dot. 신지를 줘. Why is this guy spying on us? This guy sus. This guy sus. This guy who can't remember something happened. Like he can't remember sleepwalking. This guy is definitely sus. This guy might be a homunculus as well. Or at least affected by some kind of like phenomenon. Why is everyone a homunculus? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's my only conclusion. Like, why are all these people acting weird? They have to be like homunculus or something. They might all have been replaced. But I think like if you like played the Shadow Amid Snowstorms, like it makes a lot of sense why I would just assume everyone is homunculus. Because that quest was really, really wild. Makes you question literally like everyone and whether they're real. My goodness. Like they were not pulling any punches there. That one was a pretty shocking story. It's entirely possible. Like imagine like a whole bunch of homunculus like sort of took over one shot. That would be really scary. I don't think that's entirely the case here. There are definitely like people who are normal though. People got scarred for life from that quest, right? That quest was pretty scary. I can tell you more about it. Like I don't know if you like read up on it, but I can tell you more about it. If you don't have the if you don't mind, like if you're not gonna like go back and watch it, please. So basically like albedo, like we encountered like a homunculus albedo, in that quest, and then the like although we beat the homunculus albedo in that quest, it was revealed like towards the end of that quest that the homunculus albedo, like the basically his doppelganger that was trying to pretend to be him, like the one that who was like pretending to be him was like was like the third version of him, and was actually created by another homunculus version of him who like we never actually beat, and like was at the end of like that quest, like there was like this end credit scene almost that was like oh actually there's another clone that you didn't beat yet, and it was like oh kind of thing, you know. And then like there was also like a world quest where oh no, where like basically there was a world quest where basically there was there was a Mondstadt kid who was lost in, well, not lost in Dragon. He lost his dad, and it was gone missing. And so there was a whole quest that was supposed to like there was a whole quest that was meant to like find out the whereabouts of his dad and everything. So because the other one is Albedo, the second created a third clone. Well, Albedo was not like a clone. Like, Albedo was like a real created homunculus. So he was not like he was not trying to pretend to be anyone. He was the first of himself. So he was not like he was like the original basically. Like there's no other like Albedo. But the second one spawned from like Durin's corpse or something. And then created the third Albedo to like basically confront Albedo to try and like get rid of Albedo, because the second one was being careful and didn't want to like risk himself, or like at least wanted to give him like an advantage to have like 2v1 kind of situation. That was a lot. And then we go and investigate this missing boys. This missing like this the missing dad from this poor boy who had a missing dad. And then we eventually figure out that the dad actually like died in the snowstorm. But through like a series of like, you know, like we don't actually find his body and everything, but like from like the notes that he left behind, and then various other like signs, like we could tell like his dad never made it basically. So we killed our clone in that event, but the creator is still out there. No, the creator was still out there by the end of that event. Um, but we don't know what happened to like the Albedo two base, Albedo number two basically. There was Albedo number two. We beat Albedo number three, but then there was this whole other like like there was this whole other like world quest where this I think his name was Joel. Like the boy's name was Joel, and then don't ask me why his name is Joel, but the boy's name was Joel, and then the uh the dad was supposed to be like we were supposed to find the dad, and then we never found the dad. But at the end of the quest, the dad actually shows up, and we were like, wait a sec. And then the boy is so happy. Like we returned to camp. We wanted to tell the boy that his dad died. But we couldn't find his body, but he probably died, basically. But we get back to camp, his dad is right there, like, consoling him. And he was like, yeah, I found my dad. Thanks, you brought my dad back. And I was like, no, your dad died. And Albedo was also there, like, part of that quest, at some point, and his like he basically says something cryptic to the tone of like, yeah, even though like he's kind of fake, like, but at least it's good for the kid that he got his dad back, question mark, kind of thing. So it was hella sus. Um, and like basically everybody was theorizing that his dad was basically like a fake, Nisemono da, right? And then um the Joseph is still there. Yeah, exactly. So from then on, it's like, oh no, what if everyone is a homunculus? Yeah, that's basically the context. I think the Joseph one might have been like a I don't know if it was in the same event, but it might have been after or something, like one of the quests after. Or that one might have been like a permanent quest that everyone else could do too. It was a quest, I remember doing it. Okay, so it might have been a permanent quest, yeah. But it was released like right after that Shadow Amidst Storms one. So it was like connected in that sense. There's a lot of homunculus activity going on, which is nice. The whole homunculus thing is like it's like a super cool. Like I resonated with it a lot because I'm like a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist. And, like the homunculus there are just as like are like super scary. Like literally like the end game bosses basically. Never watched Full Metal. Totally should. I highly recommend. It is a little dated now though, like just from the graphic standpoint, but it's still such a good anime. I think recently Frieren kicked it off its top spot, but there was a reason it was like top spot on my anime list for like 20 years. Like, but they're very different animes, I think. I watched Frieren though. Yeah, Frieren is great. I'm really looking forward to season two, and I'm really hoping we get a Frieren Genshin collab. I know we got a Saber, we got a Fate Honkai Star Rail collab, but not gonna read the manga or whatever. Yeah, yeah. I don't read manga either. It's too much for me. I'm just gonna like watch the anime. Jean is the saver at home, not like this. Jean Dancho. Kanose ga aru desho. なんでしょうかな。まずいだな。Where are all these witnesses coming from? This has to be a scam. Something sus is happening. Witnesses are homunculus. Yeah, all the homunculus. Indeed. Nah, D-Look can't be a homunculus. I don't think D-Look is a homunculus. He seems fine to me. Unless he isn't, dude. If D-Look is not a is actually a homunculus, I'll hand it to them. I'll just hand it to them. Oh god, we played ages ago too. Not like this. Imagine if Jean is also a homunculus. Nah, I don't really. Everyone is a homunculus, not like this. I think the real question is whether the albedo we see here is a homunculus or not, or the real version is somewhere else or something. I think that's the one I'm most curious about. I don't know whether this albedo is the homunculus or not. Because even in the event, like the homunculus, albedo, and this, and it was impossible to teleport. 6-star deluxe to instant kicking for 3 butt. Let's go. I just got a live notification on my phone. Keg W. Keg W indeed. I think this is probably the real Arvado. Because he's too honest. Herta is getting sussier and sussier by the second. She's starting to talk nonsense now. And now she sounds sus. Yeah, yeah, she's gotten even more and more sus as we've gone along, so Uri Futatsu. Uri Futatsu. Her reaction is like literally like my reaction to all the homunculus. Not like this. Everyone's a homunculus. There we go. Real Hertas here, boys. Let's go. Get wrecked, son. Heruta question mark. You sussy Herta. Homunculus Keikaku. Let's go. He said it. Homunculus. Let's go. It's over. Well, well, well. It's over, you nisemono da! Nisemono da! Haha. Even Jean believes her. I don't know how you knew one frame of her and you accusing her of being sus. Wait, what? Caps? Wait, that's not caps. They're just pro. It's just being good. They're just called being good. Dude, it was kind of obvious. Like it was not like it was kind of obvious. Like because you kind of know like Albedo is like good. Like the only other bad guy there is the person accusing him. So I don't know. This is just like a logical conclusion. But I'm wondering how they'll explain it. Like whether like this one is actually like the Albedo clone or if it's like some other clone or something. That's what I'm more interested at. Ah, not that. Not me. No, no. It only became obvious once Herder started providing a logical explanation. Also, when she started losing her cool. I guess it's obvious, like on hindsight. I get it now. Wait, what? You get it now? A piece of illogical relationship, especially one which appears superficially logical or which is a paralogism. Like this person's like reasoning is illogical. Is that what you're saying? Like the fake Herta's logic is illogical. I mean, I guess that's what they were going for, but faceless. He called it a name. I'm not sure if this is in the English, but he calls them faceless. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Faceless. Like faceless. Like they are like they don't have a face of their own. That's why they have to take on a face of like someone else. Faceless. That's so good. I'm gonna call them faceless from now on. Yeah, yeah, that's better. You don't have to call them clones or homunculus. You call them faceless. That's so good. Gosh. Like Navarro Skinwalker. Yeah, basically. Faceless. But the word faceless just sounds so cool. I'm just biased because Faceless Void is a Dota hero, but and he doesn't have a face, but anyway. Faceless. Bruh, what is this? Why are they trying to fight the Favonius Knights with daggers? As if you're gonna win, bruh. As if you're gonna win, bruh. Bruh. You think you fool gonna beat vision holders? Yeah, right. Get out of here. I guess we're finally doing combat now. Why do you all got the same knife? We need to question Wagner. He's in on it. He's an accomplice. Confirmed. Get him. After. Is this the point of like where you realized everything was going down, Rushy? I wonder like how it hit you, honestly. Like I wonder how this scene hit you compared to me, because like for me it was kind of like expected with the whole homunculus thing, but I'm wondering like whether like the twist hit you the same way. You know with oh, look at this. The Barbara and Rosaria. I knew about the old event, but only parts of it. I knew there was a Sus albedo that didn't share the same birthmark. Apparently it was a Whopper flower in its original form. Yeah, there was a Whopper flower back then. They wanted to replace real albedo because he was the perfect form or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Basically, he was jealous of being like a less, a like lousier albedo because he was like a creation of a copy of um like Durin was also one of Ryan Daughter's creations, and Durin was like a lesser version, like a lousier version than Albedo was. Albedo was a more perfect version. So like when Durin spawned like the clone like shared Durin's memories and like I guess like Durin's thoughts that like he was like the inferior one and wanted to start replacing Albedo. So but the Whopper flower was specifically I think the third Albedo. Was the Whopper flower was the the fake Albedo's creation of another of the third Albedo, which is even more like of a clone, you know, like even lousier of a copy of a faceless. Um, I'm not sure if the second albedo was like the real was a whopper flower or not at any point, but because he was only I think ever like teased as like looking almost like the real albedo, but without like the scar, I think, or without like the birthmark. So like the game did like sort of give you an out where like if you notice the birthmark on his neck, like you could tell that that's the real albedo. But I think at this point like Like they can, like even the copies know of his birthmark at this point, I think. So it's not like 100%. Oh man, like listening to this like music again is like pretty cool. Going back to the old Mozart battle music brings back a lot of memories. So I always suspected a clone to be present even before the summary screen popped up. I expected some clone survived from back then or something and was framing Albedo for a crime. Well, the real Albedo had good intentions of burying the remains of the dead. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, so that's what you think he was doing. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Also, Albedo kept saying he didn't murder a person, but he killed someone, so I assume he killed a clone. I didn't expect so many people to be replaced by clones though. Yeah, I fully expected like everyone to be replaced by clones, but I guess like not all of them are. Like most of them still seem like normal. I think it's like just a couple and like they managed to get it under control. Um Before like the things started getting like way too out of hand. So like these knights seem fine. Like helping us fight slimes is pretty good. Also, why are we fighting slimes? And also like I do not have the team to fight cryo slimes right now. This is oh wait, these are oh yeah, these are from Dragonspine. I guess that's why they're all cryo. This is the wrong team. This is legit the wrong team. Legit the wrong team. There's a difference between fully being replaced and being under the clone influence. Right, right. Yeah. So they might not be like fully replaced, but like they're just like I don't know how they're gonna explain that though. It's kind of sus. Like they're being under like they're influenced by like Durin's power, I guess, but like I don't I don't know how that works. Cause like I don't know how the how I don't know how the clones actually get created. Like if they're under influence, does it mean like they slowly like become clones and then what happens to the real person? Or is it like creating a clone in the background or something, or you know what I mean? So I'm not entirely clear about what's going on there. That one is that idea is kind of new, like being under the influence of Durin without um without actually like being fully replaced. So I'm not sure. Like cause back then it was only like fully replaced or not replaced. But like they explained it later on, I think. Okay, okay. Sounds good. Is that Razor I see? And Lisa? Oh. Hey, Sukurozu. Please come to my party for free. I also like how Sucrose permanently has like a blushy face. Like she's permanently blushing. I don't understand why. Either like she's permanently drunk or like it's just how she does her makeup. She just adds blush. Way too much blush here on her cheeks. The night that was stalking us was under the influence, not alcohol, I think. Oh, okay, okay, the Miles guy. That makes sense. Take that. It's been a while since I fought Dragonspine monster. This is actually pretty fun. Unless it must feel to have Sucrose finally, right? Actually, except that I don't actually have her finally. She just disappears after the trial, damn it. Not like this. Not like this. Dude, just having Sucrose. Like, one of the big reasons why I don't want to pull right now is because the game hasn't given me a fair chance at getting all the good 3-4 stars. I don't have Sucrose. I don't have Rosaria. They haven't given me a fair shot at this like true 4-star run. You know, they need to be more fair to the no wishers. They need to be a lot more fair. They need to give me all the that way I can really test and see like okay maybe I can clear 11-3. But you could always pull and not use them. That defeats the purpose of pulling though. Like I'm also someone who like if I have it then I like why am I like making it harder for myself by not using it? Like I'm not trying to do this as like a challenge run. I'm just trying to do this as a I don't want to like pull for characters I know are gonna be power creeped in 2 years. Trust me, Malvika's gonna be power creep in 7.x. Trust. Trust. Alright? 2 years from now, Malvika will be like yeah, she's kinda like on the edges of meta now, by the way. Just like how like hopefully Skirk actually. Just kinda like how like Nahida's kind of at the edges of the meta right now. Like she's still good at, you know, in like Dendro teams, but like Dendro is kind of like at the edge of the meta right now. Hopefully Skirk actually, I need her. I haven't really been following leaks, but is Skirk supposed to be like really good? Is it expected that she's gonna be like really good or not quite? I feel like the later patches they don't release like super OP 5 stars though. You know what I mean? Tanondayo. Me neither. I actually saw a thumbnail of her though. Okay. Wait, but her model was also shown before, so that's not like too bad of a spoiler. Like we did see her in the Fontaine quest. Oh, never mind. I said that. I don't know if they changed her model though. They might have like tweaked her model a little bit because the one that they showed in the Archon quest like wasn't that like impressive in my point of view. Let's go, Fishulu! Let's go! My favorite, my favorite 4-star in Mondstadt. And Oz, my favorite burb. I like how she just like wipes her face every time she does it. Like she just has to wipe her face. You Satachiyo. For Escobar, at least I only listened to her kid being explained. Well, at least Escobar is out now. Why do I keep calling her No, you're influencing me. Escoffier. At least Escoffier is out now, so like I didn't watch the video. I just know like put her on free seam, she do big damage. That's all I know. I mean before she was released. So I knew a splash card on her kid. Ah, I see, I see. Reason not to pull. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, enabling freeze teams, very good reason to pull. Also, I think the new weekly boss is gonna be weak to freeze. I think they said that in the trailer or something. I'm a little curious how the weekly boss is gonna play into this quest though. I don't really see I don't really see like how it's gonna connect here. Also, Skirk support was a huge reason too. Do we know that Skirk is gonna be freeze like Cryo Hydro? There's a new weekly boss. Yeah, yeah, they announced it during the trailer. I guess you might not have watched the version trailer, but the it's like a chess boss or something. It's supposed. I think I'm unlocking it after doing this quest basically. It's like a chessboard thing. Oh, I should do it right now then. Yeah, you should probably. I mean, I guess it's probably a Scoffier's mat or something. So if you have a Scoffier, yeah, you should probably do it. No, she needs dragon mats. Oh, really? Natlan? Oh, okay, okay. Maybe Skirk needs it then, I guess. Free farm for Skirk. Wait, but Scorpion was just released though. Who else? Could it be Ethos mats then? Oh well. Typically, like they always like put the latest one, but I guess if she needs like dragon, then I mean it's also pretty tough. I don't have a lot of dragon mats to begin with either. So all right, Lisa Razor, how we're doing? Wait, what do you mean by wait? What happened? The location of the domain is interesting. Oh, you mean the weekly boss domain? Oh, interesting. What do you mean by interesting? It's different from the story location. Well, I guess like the other Natlan one is also kind of different, right? The Natlan weekly boss location is like at the pillar instead of like, it's technically like underground in some like inaccessible place. Yeah, the chest boss. So it wouldn't be, and like the whale as well, like because the whale doesn't like in the Archon quest, the whale boss like doesn't actually have like a location on it. But I think it was probably like the Opera Epic place is the closest one where it spawned. But I think it was shifted to like somewhere underwater. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess it's probably like logistical issues on like their part. Like they just had to put it somewhere on the map and figure it like they wanted to choose like a sensible place that has like a lore relevance, but not necessarily where the Archon quest like spawned it. But this one is a familiar location. You'll see after. Oh, okay, okay. So it probably makes sense since there's like some reason why they put it there as well. Like it's not just like a random rock in the middle of nowhere. I would imagine. Exactly. Okay, okay. Sounds good. You say the same thing. What is Venti doing? Okay, this makes a lot of sense now. Hey, Rashi, what's up? Oh yeah, you wanted to do the weekly boss, right? You wanna do the weekly boss? We can run weekly boss if you want to. How did you get here? Wait, what? This is gonna sound really funny, but the entire time you were watching me do the world quest was just a recording of me doing the world quest this morning. And the entire time I was just doing TCG, bro. The real homunculus. But if you want to do weekly boss, feel free to come in. We can do weekly boss. I don't think Lucky has this weekly boss yet. I can't believe this. Like, I was trying so hard, and then I almost slipped off at the start because I suggested that Herta was sus. I was like, oh wait, I'm not supposed to know this. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you didn't know. Like the entire time, like I was in combat, but my hands were doing this. Like, like there's no way. I gave you the benefit of. It was so funny because I was in combat and you were like chatting, but my hands were literally like up here. Like there was no way I was doing combat when that was happening. Okay, that was funny. Sorry, Rushy. I guess I didn't look at the face cam. Oh yeah. It's like not that big. Yeah, but I did the whole thing this morning, so I knew what's going on. I just didn't necessarily want to subject you to like a bunch of TCG games. They did update like TCG a bunch off stream. I did it this morning, yeah, off stream. Like just the whole thing in Japanese. But that's why I'm up here in this I'm actually surprised they like gave us they brought back this little like tea party thing from like I think this was from like an old Windbloom event, if I'm not wrong. This old Windbloom event where like they had like a bit of a tea party like event. Like, it was one of the events, and then like they brought us up here. I mean, this chessboard was not here, obviously, but like I remember like we were up here like doing stuff. I think like Nabia here. Maybe I don't remember. Haven't been trolled this hard in years. Good job. Thanks, Rush. Thanks. Thanks. I learned from Herta, as you can tell. Herta did a good. Actually, now I'm curious. I wonder if like Herta is still back in her like old spot. Like That's why like there were audio issues at the beginning too, because like I was trying to balance the VLC audio instead of the game audio. It was not the same balance as usual. I actually suspected you knew the story already right after you called her out. Dang it! And yeah, that was a slip up. Man, it's kind of sus that she doesn't actually say anything. Oh, she's actually a captain. I didn't realize she's captain of 6th company. Okay. Interesting. But I was like slightly. I noticed that too, but I didn't say anything. I noticed the volume indicator top right. There's a volume. Oh, the volume indicator. Oh shoot! I was adjusting the volume of the VLC player. I guess that does show up, huh? Yeah, when I do adjust the volume, it does show up on the top right. So that's when you know it's a video and not like an actual playthrough. When you changed that, I saw that, but I didn't recognize it was VLC. Ah, okay. Do you not use VLC, Rushy? Do you use like some other player typically? I happen to use VLC because it just plays like almost like every single file, so it's just like a nice catch-all. And like the default media player is just like I used it briefly, but hated it. Wait, why? So clunky. It was super funny because like when you were mentioning this map, Rushy, like I literally like came here in game and compared it while I was still like doing this story quest was still playing on the side. And I was just like comparing like this map to like, but you're right, it is kind of different. Based on a V demux. Oh, okay, I don't know what that is. AVI demux. Sounds like a AVI editor tool or something. I think one of the things I was disappointed with that when I come back here, like the sword is actually here. Like if you did the anthology quest, you actually do get the sword here, but in the event itself, it's not there, which I guess makes sense because it was like a story domain. But the sword is really still here. It's still like stuck up here. And I never checked it, but do we get blocked anymore? Oh, we don't. We don't. We can actually go into Albedo's office now. This entire place used to be out of bounds, but we actually have all of this now. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It's really simple but powerful. I mostly use it to trim videos though. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah. I typically use like MKV. Well, I guess these days I use the when I'm making my videos I do use the what's it called? DaVinci Resolve or something? DaVinci Resolve. It's like this free video editor that's actually pretty powerful. I used to be using like a long time ago I was like using this like really old version of like Sony Vegas. But like now they have like some really good free options with like DaVinci Resolve. You can do a lot of things and it's like completely free, which is really nice. Stuff like progressing frame by frame is really useful when I go back and look at my Abyss run and see what I can improve. And yes, I literally have to look frame by frame. Ah, okay, okay. I guess you could just replay it multiple times to slow it down, but... Man, that's a lot of dedication actually going back to look at your Abyss runs. I like hardly do that. I mean, a lot of it's also like RNG and like stuff, but... In Honkai 3, not Genshin. Genshin is easy. Oh, Honkai 3 also has some pretty intense abysses, huh? Okay, okay, I can kind of see that. I don't know what the action combat is in Honkai compared to Genshin, but considering as like my impression of it was like when they had like official collab and official was like all over. Like she had some like really cool moveset. I remember like when Fisher was introduced in Honkai Impact 3. So I assume like there's a lot more going on in the combat there from that standpoint. Also, can I just say like they added like a whole bunch of like I was complaining that like we like capped out on like lucky coins and like last patch I didn't even bother doing a lot of the things. But this patch, guess what they did? They added like a whole bunch of like skins to the shop. Like there used to be like gold skins and now they added like basically platinum skins, or like there used to be just like dynamic skins, right? The gold one. And now they added lustrous skins and then doubled the price for like, and then added it for every single card. And so they were like, okay, I guess you can't complain anymore because you have to like farm up for all of these. Well, I'll share my top 30 any run if you're interested. Ooh. What is this? Meteoroid Guyamas. What does this name even mean? Meteoroid Guyamas. This showing right? Let me make it bigger. Ooh. No audio, but yeah, I didn't turn on the audio. I can turn on the audio. Oh, but then I have to map the audio. It's a little bit soft, I think, from the video as well. The video itself is not very loud, but I have no idea what's going on. But is it turn-based? Why does it look turn-based? Oh, it's not turn-based. I guess it's like ZZZ almost style, I want to say. Kind of. It kind of reminds me of ZZ. Like you could... I don't know, this feels turn-based, but it's not turn-based at the same time. Am I interpreting this? Nope, just lots of animation in this team. There's just like a lot of animations going on, but like... I can't... It feels turn-based almost, but then like you jump in and out of these like animations that are clearly not turn-based. It does feel a bit ZZZ-ish, I think, to me. So I guess ZZZ is like the combat system is closer to like their traditional games. I guess they do. A lot of the combat these days are all animation. It's like the point. This is more of the technical bosses. I have no idea what's going on, but but seeing that you have to do this in 2 minutes, that definitely seems pretty hard. Oh, but I guess it's a point system and not like a time system. Oh, you did beat it within like with like a minute to spare. It looked like max combo. Max combo makes it feel a bit like max combo makes it feel a bit like a rhythm game almost. But it does feel a bit like ZZZ-ish for that reason because of the like the point system thing. Yeah, it does remind me of that quite a bit. I mean, Genshin is only easy because it's supposed to be like for, well, I guess it's like more forgiving from the pulling side. Like you don't really have to like pull like the best characters, right? But it's also just more forgiving of a game in general. But it has to attract the casuals. Also, I don't have a lot of like. I just made Genshin a lot harder for myself because I don't pull, so that's the only like downside. Each boss is very different. There's no unga bunga happening here. Oh, I see, I see. It does definitely look kind of technical. Like there's a lot of like buttons, like a lot of different. Like I saw like at least 6 different abilities you could click. Like this, for example. What is this? I just see a lot of like giant fists for some. This is normal. Okay, here we go. Centered it a little bit. The transition phase of the circle. I have no idea what you're talking about. But ooh, interesting. There's like you have to dodge something. What's happening here? Like you're just timing the dodge. Oh gosh. Damn. Like each boss has a gimmick. Oh, I see, I see. Oh wait, I at first I thought like the big hands were the boss, but that's not. That's like one of your character's abilities. It's like to smash the boss with a big hand. Are they like summoning Gundams? Is that what's happening? I see Gundams appearing. Timing and placement to reflect their attack. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, she's a crazy woman. I see like Gundams in there. What is going on? Like, oh man, the day like Genshin gets Gundams, dude. That's the day like that's the end game, I guess. Also looks like Lucky's up, so let's go ahead and see what Lucky is up to. Gundam in Kanria Trust? I mean, we kind of already got like a bit of Gundams in Sumeru, right? Like we got like we kind of got like well, not, I guess, like the big clunky robots in Sumeru, like these ones, these big ones here. I forgot what they called these. Like these huge ruin structures things. Those are the closest we've got. But like, interestingly enough, like Natlan, I guess Natlan we had like the dragon. Like, didn't the it looks like Lucky's up. Did they have a name? I don't know if they have a name like beyond just like regular. Was it like ruin excavator or something? I don't know. Maybe just huge ruin machines. I don't quite remember. It was a while ago though. I think I did this in Mintam already, but I can just do it again. But because I already did it, I can probably use like a better character. Maybe I'll use like Pyro Traveler, but I should equip Pyro Traveler with a decent set, I think. Let me equip Pyro Traveler with like a decent set of artifacts here. But I think she's on like on EM right now. I do want to switch her to like a proper set. Oh, she's on her like a Nemo set. Okay, hold up. I need to switch this. Let me just switch her to like a random. Oh, I don't even have a good one of these sets. Let's try a Cinder Scroll set. Let me get. Cannot equip during combat. What is going on? I can't equip during combat. Why are we in combat? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just do it. I can't equip artifacts because we're in combat apparently. Also, I'm at like no. I have like no HP. I'm still doing some damage, I guess. Reasonable damage. I'm actually being a pretty good support here, I think. I like how I have like range attacks basically for this boss. Oh no, the Scorpion died. Alright, Lucky's got that. I'll get this. Easy. Yeah, you got this one already. Let me... I don't know what Pyro Traveler uses. Probably this one, but she doesn't need... I guess this one. Probably Amenoma, I guess. This one probably works. I realized I don't actually have any like Obsidian Codex sands for some reason. I guess there's this one. I just gave up on it because it like. Well, if this is my only one, I might as well enhance it. You know. This is not good. This is actually not good. But it's my only piece, so might as well. Oh my gosh, is it all just going to go into HP? Seriously? Is it really all just going to go to HP? Flat HP? Alright, we got a friendship. Alright, I'm gonna be useless. Oh, wait. I can bring healer, wait. Oh, that works. Yeah, electro charge. Wait, what? Where's Brushy? I thought Brushy was here. Oh no, he left you behind. Not like this. Not like this. No, Brushy. Brushy got left behind. Didge. Not like this. He still hasn't noticed. He hasn't noticed. Good luck, Lucky Keck W. Oh no! What? I got one. Did I get one shot? I got one shot. It must have been a one shot. Did not like this. It's alright, I'll come back, I'll come back. It's alright, Sigwin carry, let's go. I think like my Auron actually does quite a bit of damage now. Because he's on attack set and not like EM set. I can't tell if I'm actually hitting my shots or not. Man, I'm actually missing. Alright. I think Lucky still forgot the UFC 6 featuring, but okay. I swear, this is gonna go into all HP. It has gone into 3 rolls of flat HP. I'm just gonna roll it just to troll. Just to see how much Mihoyo is gonna troll me. This is gonna go into 4 HP. Look at this. 4 flat HP. Yep, indeed. It was Auron carry. Great job, Brushy. I don't know, I'm like trying to like upgrade this, but I got invited to the domain. Probably want Auron again. Uh-oh, whoa. I'm doing damage, look at this. It's damage. Oh, when I'm in aim shot, it doesn't adjust my camera actually. We didn't zero phase the boss? No, we did not. I was definitely not carrying my as much as I could there. Just blame Lucky, he didn't have C6 map. Or like C6 hit lobby. Ouch! Why is it coming after me? Come on, man. I guess I should stay in Benny's circle. Never mind. I was like, I guess I should stay in Benny's circle. Instantly dies. Not like this. Not like this. Kek L. Alright, we got him. I'll be back. Easy. I don't really get why my cooldowns don't reset when I revive, but okay. Easy. I do have to use a transient, I think, so I'm gonna use one. I'm back to 2 transients. Alright, we're probably gonna call it here. But thanks, Brushy, for hanging out. Sorry for deceiving you throughout the stream. It was a really good story quest. I actually really enjoyed the whole. My favorite part was that the fact like we basically got to go back to Dragonspine and like resolve the whole heart issue. Like the whole Durin's heart. That thing has been like there for like 5 years, and they finally like resolved that conflict. So that was super cool. I can't believe you've done this. Sorry, Brushy. But yeah, it was a really good story quest. We're probably going to do like the events, the Escoffier story quest next week, and maybe like either the event or the Escoffier story quest next week. I know both of them are timed though. Like there's like a time limit, so I think one maybe next week and the other the week after, depending on which one is like more important. Actually, let me do my test runs first. I keep forgetting to do my test runs. So let me do this. We got Aurora rerunning again. Interesting. Oh wait, this is also an exploration one, I remember. This is a Nightland trial after all. Have we had this trial before? Probably have, right? I wonder if they reused the same trial as before. Oh no, why am I on the ground? Escoffier gets old trial? Sag? Wait, how can she have an old trial if she's... Oh, you mean like the non-Natland version? I mean, she doesn't have an exploration mechanic, right? So I guess it wouldn't make sense either. I guess that makes sense. I guess it is kind of sad. I mean, she should have like a cooking trial. Like, there should be like a cook things with her trial, you know what I mean? I wonder if Snitch Naya will have a gimmick. I don't know. I feel like exploration is like pretty much Natland's gimmick because of all the Pokemon, I mean, Saurians and stuff. I feel like it's gonna be kind of dumb if they like did the same thing for Snitch Naya in terms of like exploration. But honestly, what else could they do for like the character trial, right? Like, what would make sense from a 3 standpoint that would be lore relevant, but also like make sense in the context of like the in the context of like a character trial. Other nations didn't really have a special trial. The new board looks good on Aurora. Oh, welcome in June. Does it? I haven't done the event yet, so I don't know. Oh wait, we got Aoife in here too. Oh, this is cute. This is pretty cute. How do I shoot downwards? Am I missing something? Oh, now I'm hitting them. I feel like a bit of a Chaska like this. Did they really like use the exact same mechanic? Because they're just like a lousier Chaska. Is that what he is? But he also heals, right? Ifa? From what I can tell. Also, this is actually pretty fun. I guess Fontaine could have been better underwater mechanics that integrated with the characters. Yeah, I guess. But I feel like that might be true for like Fermine, but the rest of them don't really have like a lore reason to like be underwater, right? I guess maybe New Villette could be an otter. Wait, how do you get a free Aoife? Oh, it's a trial. Indeed. I wish I had a free Navia too. It would be nice to get a free Aoife. I wonder what they're gonna do for anniversary though. I'm pretty excited for anniversary and see if they're gonna do anything special. They definitely did not do enough there. Maybe I'll just charge up to get crystallizes. Oh, he's already. What is this end screen? What is this end screen? There's like random arms. Alright, Escoffier time. Well, Luby and Sidgerine have underwater passive. Former swims faster and latter auto heals teammates when they are certain HP threats. Oh, interesting. Underwater only though? For Sidgerine? Anniversary is going to let us pick any character from Monster. Wait, really? And it's going to include Eula, Clea, and Albedo? Wait, any 5-star character from Mondstadt? Or like any character at all? Leakers? Like I wouldn't like trust leakers. Like at this stage, like leaks about Anniversary are probably like unreliable at best. So it's probably fine. But leaks about Anniversary and what we're gonna get is also fine because it's not like lore leaks or anything. It doesn't like change. I need it for planning anyway. I can't speak anymore. I'll be assassinated by China. Not like this. But since you did the quest that is possible, remember the item that Witches gave us the gift? Oh wait, I never actually checked that in my inventory though. I can't access inventory right now. Let me take a look at it after. Oh, what is this team? I realized I should be using Escoffier. Is Escoffier is off field, right? I don't have to put her on field for her to do anything. They might do a monster chronicle, but they're going to be generous. She's off field, okay. Is she doing anything? I can't tell if she's doing anything. Oh, there's like she's like official. She's like her little thing is like official ice shot. If she is sick, it's even better to be off field. Ah, I see. I definitely did not read her kit. Even though I did her trial stage. Never mind. Not like I'm gonna pull for her anyway. Let me continue the challenge just so I can read her kit actually. Season Symphony. Attacks increase when it's off field, attacks increase by another 12%. Oh, I got healing, okay. When they receive healing, they get buffed, okay. Tap. Activates her multi-use that deals AoE cryo damage to nearby opponents. Follows the current active character and fires Frosty Parfates at intervals. 192 is pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I think Oz is pretty similar, right? It's basically Oz. And then it has Surging Blade. What is Surging Blade? I'm guessing that's just the attack damage? Oh no, Frosty Parfait is the skill damage. Oh wait, no, Frosty Parfait is the interval damage. Then what's Surging Blade? At intervals, Escoffier will summon a Surging Blade when activating it in cold storage mode. Wait, so she has 2 off-field attacks? What in the world? That's pretty good. Hold activates her cookery mode. Oh wait, can I cook? Wait, hold up. Testing. Can I cook stuff in the trial? Oh no, it doesn't get me anything. Sad. Yeah, but you won't get food in the trial. Not like this. Sad. And then her burst is deals AoE cryo damage and restores HP. Okay, so this is a lot simpler. I like this description. So you use her burst only for HP, but her support is mostly in this one and I guess her passive skills. After using elemental burst, she restores HP, and whenever it's hit by elemental skill or burst, you get rest reduction. I like her kit. Her kit is so simple to understand. Just use stuff and like, oh no, I did not want to try this again. I think a 5-star is 1-2 already. It's random what you get. These are 4-star. Oh, okay. It's still good though. Like you can like just get a lot of like. What was that item that we got? Was it this one? Dazzling Mysterious Gift? According to the one, it's not something an ordinary person can master. It's a crystal ball waiting for its time to shine. I guess we can't do anything with this, right? Maybe infinite food? I haven't reached the limit yet. You just keep trying and see where we go. But 3-star or 4-star foods are also like not game breaking, so I guess it's more of a waste of time to like actually fill it up just for a 3-star. It's probably faster to just like cook the food. It's a star similar to Yoimiya's story. Oh yeah, it is that star thing. Also Simulacra event stars, you're right. That's a symbol of it's like a star symbol for the Hexen circle. Interesting. Or it's just like the generic star they decided to use. Okay, we are gonna call it here, but it would be really cool if we get to pick any character from Mondstadt. I would have to think though, like which Mondstadt 5-star is the most worth. Like between Eula, Klee, and Albedo, like all of them also don't sound like very good options to be honest. Will it be sus if I just pick Sucrose? Because I always wanted Sucrose. Is Klee off field? No, I don't. She's on field. Klee is on field. What are the 5-star Mondstadt characters? Actually, let me look. 5-star Mondstadt characters. Wait, does the character archive have has a knife filter button? Because if it does, then maybe. Filter on. Oh no, it doesn't have a filter on. What's Astral Mark? What is Astral Mark? Huh? I don't know what Astral Mark means, but okay. Does that mean like constellation? Like if you have constellations on it? Honestly, I'll get whoever I have a copium weapon for, not like I'll get their sake. Well, let's see. The 5-star should all show up at the start, right? So basically all the not all the standard characters. Wait, any monster 5-star, does it include Venti? Because if it includes Venti, I'll probably get Venti, right? I don't know about Venti. I don't know, he's a monster 5-star, I guess. If it doesn't include Venti, then honestly, I might... Well, it depends. It depends. If you say like, if the anniversary is supposed to be giving up 1-star 5-star, is it also giving a standard banner 5-star? Or does it just like include standard banner plus some Mondstadt characters? Cause if I get a standard banner plus a Mondstadt, then I can use the Mondstadt to get Jean, I can use standard to get Kaching. And that would be like the best case scenario. But if I can only choose like between the standard and the Mondstadt, honestly the Mondstadt 5-stars don't change that much. Like I'm probably still gonna get Jean. Like out of all these characters, the most useful one is probably Jean. I guess Eula is mommy, but like sorry Lihan, but like there's like C0 Eula's not gonna do me any good, so and that's basically all the Mondstadt characters, right? There's no other Mondstadt 5-stars since Eula. I don't think. Yeah, there isn't. So, but if it's a free Mondstadt 4-star, then Sucrose instantly. It's either Sucrose or Rosaria, and then like, man, I should have gotten Chongyun in Lantern right at some point. It feels really bad not to have Chongyun this cycle. Chongyun is like so important for the cryo application. I'm getting Tinari because I need a Dendro 5-star. Yeah, Tinari has been really good. I definitely did not regret my Tinari choice here. Tinari is definitely a good choice. To me, it's between Jean and Kaching at this point. Okay, I actually have to go and get dinner because I am hungry. I've been streaming for a while. But thank you guys for hanging out. Tinari, yes, it's Tinari. Because we are gonna start up this raid. Tinari because we are Japanese weebs. Or I am Japanese weeb. But thank you guys for hanging out. Here's the raid message. Let's go say hi to the Lucky. And I will go and get myself some dinner. But thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back again tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. Probably just like TCG or some stuff. But we'll see. But in the meantime, take care. This has been a Saber stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Bye bye.